Hello and welcome everyone back to another video. My name is Jikad and today we're back with another banger video here talking about the PulseChain ecosystem, and today is gonna be a good one. You want to watch it the whole way through. This is one of the most unique narratives you'll ever see in all of crypto, and in my opinion the easiest 122x you will see in this bull run. Then again, do remember this is not financial advice. Please understand this. You have to do your own research. Only invest with risk capital. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been a pleasure covering PulseChain narratives for the past year plus. Building the community that I have now, I am super blessed. I'm thanking God and I'm thanking you guys for being along the ride, because honestly, from the people that I've met from making these videos, I have learned so much. So this is why I'm making these videos. It's a reinforcement for myself as well. I believe in sharing the knowledge is equal to knowledge squared. And today, as I said, we're going to be covering PDAI. We're going to be summarizing why it is bullish and what are the next steps. Actually, there's been a huge milestone reached where us as a community, we need to come together and vote for a proposal that has been put forward, hopefully for Richard Heart to accept. And this will allow us to actually peg PDAI to $1 and behave like a stablecoin. Not just reach $1, happy days. No, stay at $1, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy stuff. Show me another network that has these unique narratives. Okay, which actually brings me to the first tweet that I wanted to talk about. Shout out to Moon King, the B-Roots. He says, don't ever think your utility coin is worth anything. Any of these institutions can study the coin, fork the exact utility, and convert their customer base, etc. They have more users and more customers than your utility coin, so they can easily convert them. Their original consumer base would have no idea. There's no patents, there's no laws, so be careful in thinking. They will buy everything from you. They aren't your friends. When they think about looking at your project, sell the news, cash in on their faces and run away. Not financial advice, just thinking. So basically, he's bringing in a good point, talking about how, a utility nowadays within crypto isn't really much. Okay, you need to be looking into the community. What does that actual project have that cannot be replicated anywhere else? It's the people, of course. Okay, it's not really utility. Because again, look what we've done. We've taken Ethereum, we've made it better. Nobody stopped us from doing that. Okay, we've taken Uniswap, we've made it native to PulseChain. Nobody stopped us from doing that. And now we're making a better Uniswap with the V3, with all the bells and whistles, and with the stable swap liquidity pools that's utilizing Curve liquidity. Okay, but here's my comment, because I think this is a really great point. I said 100% this is why I like PulseChain. I'm investing in the community, in the movement. Hex will be the greatest CTO story. PHEX will repeat the history and reach top 10 crypto ranking. It's actually at number 13 now. You can check it out on pulsecoinlist.com, I believe. PulseX will continue becoming more scarce, and I see it surpassing 1-to-1 pulse ratio. The unique selling point of PulseChain is that we have PDAI and we have PWTC. We are the early movers advantage because a full system state copy of Ethereum was never done before. And again, I'm talking about everything aside, bringing the straight up facts that Ethereum, that PulseChain is thousands of times cheaper than PulseChain. PulseChain is thousands of times cheaper than Ethereum in gas fees. Look at this. Oh, okay, right now it's at 561, and it's 17% quicker block time speeds. So if we check this as well, look at this, 17%. It's averaging 10.3 second blocks here in gamma.io. I really like looking at this website, and you can see this average 10 seconds, guys. Amazing. This solves Solana's buggy network. Don't even get me started with Radium. The actual UI is very slow, very slow. And as I mentioned, we have our own native services, unlike Ethereum. Uniswap is owned by another entity, DAI is by another entity. You got Ethereum Foundation selling whenever they want. In PulseChain, I'm telling you, we're solving multiple issues at the same time. Richard Heart, you never need to worry about the OA wallets selling at all. Matter of fact, we've seen buybacks happen over the past year. We've seen PulseX buybacks, Pulse buybacks. And of course, we know about the sacrifice funds. Come on, guys. This is not the first time Richard Heart did this. He did this with Hex. You know what I mean? Come on. This is sick. We have away bags, which is actually going to come into the topic of today's video about how PDAI will reach to $1. We will need the away bags. And don't get me wrong, Richard Hart doesn't need to, and by the way, allegedly, Richard Hart owns the away bags. We don't really know. But Richard Hart doesn't even need to sell or buy anything to peg PDAI. All he has to do is move the away bags here and there and put them in a collateral made by, MakerDAO vaults, which is the same way that's on Ethereum, how the DAI stablecoin is collateralized. It's handling as a stablecoin is in a MakerDAO vault. We have to collateralize the asset to 150% of its total supply worth. And that's exactly what's the plan. So welcome to the video. I hope you guys enjoy this. A big shout out to, of course, this is the chart. It's looking absolutely amazing, very close to breaking all-time high. And I think we haven't touched 1 cent yet. And I'm telling you, after we touch 1 cent, I feel like it's going to be price discovery at that point. Where's the next support layer going to be? Where is it going to be? You know what I mean? In the previous time, we found the support layer here. And then now the second support layer was around this point here, 1/10 of a cent. Where is the next support layer going to be? Pfft. I'm super excited. And actually, I need to update this. It's 122x. It's not 248x anymore. It's so crazy because, when I was making these videos all the way back here, it was a 770x. And all the way back here from last Christmas, literally a year ago, it was a 3500x. You can imagine how crazy I sounded back then when I was making the videos. Telling people, oh yeah, there's a 3,500 opportunity. You can imagine how crazy I was. And here we are today. And I saw a comment, big shout out to that guy, you know yourself. He said, Khalid, 1 year ago, you were just that kid. You know what I mean? So crazy. Again, I'm super grateful, guys, for where I am in my position. This is, again, I still think this is just the beginning with crypto and altcoin season, but I'm just super grateful. Thank God. Continuing on, guys. Continuing on. This is something that I believe in. PDAI going to $1. One of the best speculative narratives I've seen in crypto. In all of the bull runs. You know what I mean? To be frank. Like, not just this bull, in all of the bull runs. It's super unique. Anyways, let's move on. Big shout out to El Salvador. He posted on his Instagram here his Bitcoin portfolio. And then, moving on. Again, this is video evidence. Why PulseChain could, would, can, will, question mark, not financial advice, do a 10,000x. Look at my guy. He is deadlifting, and I believe this is 140 kg. I think that's for some solid 8 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 6, 7, 8. No way. It's going for 10? 12? Yes. This is evidence, guys. So bullish. I've already been in the gym today, and this makes me want to go back for a second workout already. Anyways, moving on. Big shout out to Richard Hart, man. Moving on, just a quick. This guy blocked me, by the way. You can tell because I can't bookmark Sota. He blocked me. But yeah, in October 26th, talked about, again, the TA stuff that honestly makes me cringe. Guys, you know what I mean? I do love the art of technical analysis and learning the few different stuff, EMA, the different settings and stuff like that. But when I use it to showcase, guys, listen to me. Because after my TA analysis, I think you should sell your bags in PulseX. What? And look at this. Major bearish warning on PDAI. Babala, I ain't gonna read all that, buddy. And then look at this. Decentralized Media, shout out to him. Talks about, was this the worst TA of all time? Major failure, bro. What are you talking about? He must be coping right now. You know what I mean? Keep me blocked, bro, because I ain't trying to see your tweets. Honestly, keep me blocked. Jeez, bro. Moving on, bro. Anyways, Decentralized Me again with another banger. And a quick reminder, go to Decentralized Me if you want to dig deeper into this. If you want to look at on-chain analysis, him and 9 Iron Capital, okay? Shout out to those two people. They're basically your primary research. My videos are basically secondary research. Okay, so I'm just keeping it like very convenient, very quick for you guys, keeping you guys updated. But these people put in the work, guys. If you want to see like on-chain, undeniable evidence, you know where to go. Okay, hopefully I'll remember to keep the link in the description. But here, this is the topic of the main video of today's video. Today we make history. The people can now vote in support of establishing the world's only truly decentralized currency. Visit pulsemaker.win to cast your vote. And I'm going to show you guys in this video how you can do that. A nice quick tutorial. We choose to participate on this chain as the creator intended. It's our DAO now. So we have a literal front end for, you know, PMaker voting proposals. It is so cool, man. Honestly, this is so sick. So obviously for us to reach, so the roadmap, for us to reach PDAI, for it to peg, this is the roadmap. We have to make a poll where people like you and me, normal people, we have to vote for it to go through, so we can go through to the next stage, which is an executive vote, which, by the way, executive vote, I think Richard Hart has majority power. You know, he has enough power to just vote yes or no, basically, with himself, right? There's no time limit for that, but with this poll, which is the one I'm going to show you guys today, it has 2 weeks, and I believe it's the minimum of 150 votes required, and then yeah, basically within there, or at least at that point, then they can merge a GitHub branch into the main branch again, etc., etc. It's a little bit technical, and then you merge it, it updates the code, and now away bags can be added, or you can create personal vaults from the away bags, which, by the way, we're excluding INC because INC doesn't have away holdings majority. You can check that out by going to CoPulse, and then you can toggle include OA on and off, and then you can see these numbers. The supply, I believe, no, the market cap, apologies, market cap, you can see that 6.5 billion, and then excluding OA bags, it's around 917 million. So you can kind of do the maths on that. And here again, market cap for PHEX 2.1 billion, 15 billion including OA. So basically, in original addresses, we have almost $13 billion worth of PHEX. Okay, same thing with Pulse. Look at that, 1.1, around 8.3 billion dollars in Pulse. Again, this is amazing because it kind of acts as a secondary burn address, makes it already way less supply in circulation. I really do like this, man. This is such a great idea. And obviously now, like, it really makes you think, Richard Hart really thought this all out from the days, and probably even before Terra Luna failed. He's always wanted to make a crypto backed, fully decentralized, no admin keys. And at the same time, he always loved DAI from Ethereum. He liked the design of how a DAO, how it works efficiently, unlike like USDT, USDC, that have basically freeze functions and blacklist functions, guys, where all of a sudden some guy who's holding 100K in his own wallet, yeah, this is non-custodial, you think that you're owning these stable coins, all of a sudden someone with plausible reason blacklist your wallet so that you cannot transfer your stablecoin, you cannot sell it, you cannot swap it, you can't do anything with it. And we are in a decentralized space. Crazy, bro. Crazy. I'm telling you, we are solving a lot of solutions right now. Anyways, moving on. And a quick, I just want to take a quick step back here to this, which is the current PDAI supply distribution. 12 billion roughly. And I think it's more likely to be around 10 point something. We're going to see that in a second. 10 billion is basically in Richard Hart's wallets. And then you have here 5 billion basically from forked EDAI, or I think as well it counts as inactive wallets. So there's that as well. And then 5 billion, which I think again, it's the correct one, is around 7 point something billion is in circulation from the active wallets, which again, big shout out to, if I find that tweet. Yeah, big shout out to Dion Pulsechain. He made a tweet here where we'll check that in a second because I wanted to showcase this. 437 wallets hold over 1 million of the 5.9k active wallets. Is that right? That is correct. That means only 437 people, and again, this could be multiple people with multiple, or one person with multiple wallets, but 437 wallets are holding over 1 million PDAI. Absolutely crazy. Makes it like an exclusive club to be part of that. But what is the main tweet? Big shout out to Dai on PulseChain. PDAI distribution, breaking down the numbers. There's nearly 539 holder count, reflects Ethereum originated data, whereas 5.9k wallets compiled via script show actual on-chain activity for PDAI on PulseChain. So basically these are 5.9 wallets, 5.9k wallets, unique wallets that actually interacted with PDAI on PulseChain. Okay, not the people that got airdropped from Ethereum. Okay, which can basically counts as inactive wallets. This discrepancy highlights how the snapshot significantly inflates the apparent holder count until those Ethereum wallets become active on PulseChain. Points of interest: the majority of wallets hold less than 1,000 PDAI, showing broad participation. Only 437 wallets hold 1 million plus PDAI, highlighting reduced wealth concentration, room for growth and adoptions among smaller holders. Really great. And this is the graph. Okay, it shows you the majority. It's so funny actually. Majority holders are holding 0 to 10. Okay, and then 10 to 100, 100 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 100,000. And again, so I think, you know, if you're in the top 3 bars right here, good on you, my guy. Good on you. Okay. But yeah, these are just a bit of information just so you guys understand. Obviously, actually, give me 1 second. Is actually if you take the wallet address, paste it into scan.pulsechain.com, and then you see the total supply, which is 23 point something billion, you might be worried, and then you might say, actually, how is this gonna go to $1? That's 23 billion in supply pressure, in sell pressure, and you're gonna say that there's not gonna be enough liquidity to account for that. And that's a great question. This is why I wanted to show you guys the supply distribution actually. And if I scroll down in that, they actually did speak about, oh, there we go, this one, other resource. The 7.8 billion PDAI includes tokens held in individual wallets that are actively circulating. The 3 billion PDAI locked in liquidity pool isn't part of this because those tokens are tied up in pool and not in anyone's wallet 100%. So yeah, it's actually 7.8 billion, guys, that's circulating. Okay, 7.8 billion in PDAI. So keep that in mind. And as well, on top of that, if you are still worried about 7.8 billion in sell pressure, there was a poll that was made, and that was quite interesting. What will you do if PDAI pegs to $1? And I want to hear your answer. Give me your answer in my Telegram, link in the description. Join the community, be part of a conversation. I'm there basically 10 times plus a day. So, you know, if you have any questions, if you're new to crypto, don't worry. You know, the first step is always the hardest step. If you don't get a few things that I'm saying, you know, ask again, it's okay. We've all been new to crypto at some point, even me, guys. Like, you know, all this stuff, I didn't even know the difference between like V1 and V2 liquidity pairs. I didn't even know, you know, at the beginning, like I'm literally talking when I started making videos about PulseChain last year in August. I didn't even know what's P hex and E hex. I was like, why is there 2 hexes? You know what I mean? And here I am today, like a super hard believer within hex. So don't worry. If you have any questions, you know, don't hesitate to ask. Join the farmers community. Obviously, this is a free community. And I just want to say, speaking about community, a big shout out to the YouTube members who are choosing to support my small channel. Thank you very much. I need to make a logo. I need to make an icon for those subscribers. Let me know what you think. Should it be like a PulseChain logo? Should I make something unique for my YouTube members, which I call them, by the way, DeFi insiders, being part of that DeFi insider gang? You know, and a big shout out to highlighted comment. I had to translate this. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, but it says sensational content, hugs from Brazil. Thank you very much. You know, very cool stuff that I'm seeing, you know, people watching from around the world. But yeah, going back to it, guys, you know, looking at that poll, what will you do if PDAI goes to $1? Okay, sell PDAI and exit 10% of people. So we're talking about 10% of 7.3 billion. So, you know, I guess if we're talking about 7%, 10% of 7 billion, that's around 700 million in sell pressure. Hey ho, we got plenty of money for that. Let me tell you, plenty of money for that. Use the PDAI to buy. So again, use the PDAI to buy other stuff within PulseChain. Great. Hold PDAI. Again, yeah, I do believe so. That's going to be a valid option, because once it pegs, it's going to stay pegged. It's probably going to be listed in the stable swap. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to flock to supplying liquidity to get the yield. And again, speaking of that, that's the second voted option, a yield farm with PDAI. You become a whale, you might as well take it a step further and become fully self-employed. Yeah, I'm busy making money with PulseX farms. I mean, call up work and be like, yeah, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, passive income is always going to be the end goal at the end of the day, either through, I don't know, real estate, appreciative assets, or yield farms. You know what I mean? Play it smart. But obviously, that's literally for another video. Probably a video in a year from now, which is about managing your wealth. Anyways, but that's the poll. Pretty interesting stuff. And then here, just a big shout out to Ishiki, I believe. Ishiki, that's how you pronounce it. You can see here the OA original address, which is the one I just showed you, holds 25 billion in value, 13 billion in Hex, 7.5 billion dollars in PulseX, 4.7 billion in Pulse, I believe that's what he meant to say. And then again, INC is basically negligible. The OA needs 34.5 billion. Reason being, why does it need to be 34.5 billion to collateralize? Because it needs to be 150% collateral to make a vault within PDAI. So of course 150 or 1.5 times 23 billion is of course 34. So actually, once you totaled everything up, which is around 25 billion, we are less than a 2x away. We're only here, as he mentions, we are only a 53% pump away to reach 150% collateral. And imagine, with the sacrifice funds coming in, we're estimated to do more than just a couple of X's, guys. You know what I mean? You've seen it with a Pampy. You've seen it with a Pampy. Okay? These are the sacrifice wallets that Ricardo Corazon is holding, guys. Shout out to Sammy. He calls him Ricardo Corazon. I really like that. So, I mean, look at this. Do you understand if Pulse reaches 1/5, like if it reaches half the amount of X's, think about how far away the collateral is going to be. I don't care what sell pressure you're fearful of. Yeah, we're going to have all the liquidity for that. Okay, especially now that the actual circulating supply is 7 billion. It's not the whole 23 billion. Yeah, guys. But now, yeah, that's the guy, by the way, that I trust all my life savings with. Yeah, I trust this guy more than Vitalik. Believe it or not. I said it, bro. I said it. Vitalik, I don't know. I'm sleeping. He might dump Ethereum on my head. Okay. Anyways, for ETH-OS, who's going to use that? It sounds like a gimmick. Anyways, moving on. Or he's going to be shilling CBDCs. Guys, central bank digital currencies. What's going on? Why are you shilling that? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, going back to it, if you are new to crypto, feel free to check out my course, link in the description. If you're very new, this will help you in terms of security and obviously understanding liquidity pools, Ethereum going for 1.0 to 2.0, proof of stake, difference between that. How does Bitcoin work? What makes it secure, and obviously the different ERC, Ethereum requests for comment, all the different ones like NFTs, inscriptions, and stuff like that. All covered in this 1.5 hour course. So check it out, link in the description. Of course, this supports me. Thank you very much, guys. But moving on, guys, to the voting. Okay? To the voting, which is this website. Guys, imagine we have our own pulsemaker.win. This is our website. Pulsemaker governance voting portal. Vote with your PMaker tokens to help protect integrity of the Pulsemaker protocol. And then there is, if you scroll down, active polls, proposal to add core PulseChain coins as vault collateral. Because remember, when we showed you guys this, the actual these three, right? The rich hardcore tokens. These are actually not approved tokens to collateralize in PMaker vaults. Like, they're not approved tokens. The only approved tokens is basically like USDT, I think. No, USDC and a few other tokens. I don't know which ones are there. So we need to add these. It has to pass the vote, which has to accept this. And you know, guys, if Richard Hart accepted that the executive vote, it's just going to write itself at that point. Super, super cool stuff. So this is why we need to do this first. So if we read it, proposal to add core PulseChain coins as vault collateral, November 1st. So this was yesterday. And I believe, if I remember, I read this somewhere, we need to reach 150 votes for this to pass to the next stage. I'm not sure where it showed that. If I do 150 somewhere, no, it doesn't show it. Maybe it's not here. Let's see real quick. No, but anyways, you can see high impact collateral onboarding, proposal to add, yep. And then obviously your choice is yes, no, or abstain. And I believe, yeah, you can see the other people. I think there's even a comment section, if I remember. Yeah, look at this. Crypto needs world's first decentralization native stablecoin. Noir? What are you trying to say? 369, that's PulseChain's native, PulseChain's chain ID. Ethereum was a test run. PulseChain is a superior. Add the collateral. PDAI baby. You. We need a way to store our time and energy that serves us. The current system is sick. PulseChain Hex. PDAI here. Put it out of its misery. Richard Hart is my hero. I want to be in Hexaco. PDAI is the people's currency. Let's revolutionize the crypto space and make PulseChain #1 chain so there's no more gatekeeping. 100%. PulseChain is the chain of freedom. PDAI to $1 code is speech, and free speech is a human right. God bless Richard Hart. My vote is in support of freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and true decentralization finance. What an amazing community we have, guys. Wow. The first blockchain of people. I vote yes on this proposal because I believe this is the best thing for PulseChain, a chain native, fully decentralized stablecoin, which was 100% community driven from the start. PulseChain used its sacrifice for freedom of speech. Yes. 44,000 people signed the petition, by the way, or 40,000+ people as well. And this is us using our speech and our actions to potentially make DeFi history and change the crypto world forever with DAI on PulseChain. DeFi history is being made here. PDAI will peg. Imagine how monumental this narrative that we have, and it's only 5.9k in active wallets. Guys, if you're watching this video, you're part of the first 5,900 people who know about PDAI. The rest of the people might know about PDAI, but they're either ignoring us, they're laughing at us. You are part of the 5.9k. That's like the 1% of the 1%. If you haven't liked this video, I just hope you do. And subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know what you think. Yo, this is sick. Anyways, so how do you actually vote? You need to have PMaker token, which I'm going to leave the link in the description. Super easy. You can tell it's the actual one because it has Dex screener. Shout out to the person who did this. PMaker, what you have to do, all you have to do, by the way, just go PMaker, and then it should come up first. And I believe it is not that one. Let me tell you this. Oh yeah, that's my bad. I even fell for my own. Don't put the P. Okay, it's Maker. It's the same address actually from Ethereum. You can copy that, and it's the same address on PulseChain. So that's your verification actually. Don't put P. There's no PDAI. There's no P in PDAI. So forget about that. I did that mistake as well. So it even happens to me. Anyways, it's Maker, and you can see this one. So what you need to do, and it's very, it's actually pumping, but all you need is just a fractional amount of it. You don't need a specific number of PMaker to vote, but obviously the number of PMaker you hold will be your weighting for your votes, right? Which it doesn't really matter at this point. We just need numbers, and of course, thankfully, right now it's an overwhelming yes. Everyone's voting for yes. Nobody's saying no. And you can see the weighting, right? It's worth 1.5k. So what you want to do, take that address, go to PulseX or pedi as your favorite DEX of your choice. A big shout out to PulseSwap.io, by the way. I'm going to make a review video on that soon. And then obviously come here, you paste it, and then you'll have it. Obviously buy it with Pulse. Easy peasy, you guys already know. And then after that, once you have it in your wallet, all you have to do, which by the way, in here, if you disconnect, and then let's say you're in the front page, all you have to do, click the top right button. And I suggest this as a security 101. Always make a new wallet for interacting with this, even though yes, I do trust this website. Just it's a zero trust approach. So even though I know this is the correct website because I checked the URL, etc., approach it with a zero trust. So create a new account within your MetaMask wallet or your Rabi wallet, and then send the funds to that new fresh wallet or account, and then connect with that. You know what I mean? It segments the risk to only that fresh wallet. So keep that in mind, guys. Okay. Even if you did unlimited approval to PMaker, or you signed a contract that you signed a transaction, because they can even get you to do direct transfers from signatures. It's so crazy. Before you even say confirm, yeah, they're getting smarter. So keep in mind, even when you're signing stuff, be wary of what you're signing. Please, please, please. Anyways, connect wallet, top right, select MetaMask, and then easy peasy, it asks you, and then there you go. My polling voting weight is 0.3. And then now, scroll down. Your choice. I'm going to click yes. Add a vote to the ballot. And then your vote. Yep. And then review and submit your ballot. Why are you voting for this proposal? Why am I doing this? For freedom. True decentralization. The people's stablecoin. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So I believe I need to sign it. So again, this is the reminder that I told you. I'm going to click that, and then this is the signature, right? It shows you the message, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that is. I'm going to click sign, submit your ballot, which is one vote. I'm going to do that. Process with legal. So submit your vote by creating a transaction, sending it to the polling contract on the Ethereum mainnet. I think that's obviously supposed to say PulseChain, but yep, there we go. Easy peasy. Good thing about PulseChain, everything's super cheap. Oh, I love it in PulseChain, man. Love it in PulseChain. And there you go. Transaction is pending. I really do like this. It shows it in progress. All I gotta do is wait, because remember, we're at 10-second block time speeds, 17% quicker than Ethereum. I can tell the difference, guys. So let's count. I believe let's say 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm gonna blame this on something else. What does that mean? Is that that is Gamma IO. Let's see. Last block in 10 seconds. Well, it's still doing 10-second blocks. I don't know why I'm not going through. Maybe I didn't put enough gas fees for priority, which I've heard people say that MetaMask is really bad with estimating the gas fees. Maybe I should actually go to Rabi Wallet, by the way. So there we go. You voted on one poll. Yes. Yo, this feels great, man. I just contributed. And then if I go back to polls, it should say 134, I believe. So we click on this. 134, there we go. I'm number 134. That's cool, man. That's really cool. And you can see this guy, 70% voting power. Anyways, guys, I think that's the end of the video. Okay, I'm going to leave the link to this chart in the description, so you need to hold some amount of PMaker, I believe even if it's just $1. And then, yeah, guys, this is crazy narrative. Shout out to Teddy Bear, is doing really amazing. 34.7 million. I think we're gonna see this hit that 100 million market cap, similar to what PTGC did, I think a couple days ago. Big shout out to PTGC, and of course, big shout out to Atropa, the leverage of PDAI, guys. We are only 15 or 16x away from $1, and 128x away from $7.5. What? So it's slight leverage on PDAI from 122x to 129x basically. And of course PWBTC, which I need to update this, from here to 90k, which I need to change this to 90k, is 150x. So again, slight leverage than PDAI. So crazy stuff. But I'm in all three. I'm in all four actually. Teddy Bear, these are the OGs, man. Been making videos on these for a long time. Feels great to be here in PulseChain. Guys, I'm going to end the video. Thank you very much for your time. Hope you guys learned something new today. I'm going to end the video there. You guys can support me multiple ways. I'm going to leave my donation address in the description. Thank you very much for all the support, guys. You watching this video till the end is more than enough. Join my Telegram. Follow me on my Twitter as well. And take care. Bye-bye.